Morning all, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. This will be my Knackers Yard. It's a bit early actually, 9 o'clock on a Sunday. I've got all my chores done. I don't know about how your households work, but you know, it takes a village and all of that. My job, I don't know how it's worked that way, I do all the laundry. So everything's washed, everything's drying, half of it's sorted. This evening we'll be ironing 15 sets of uniform. Nobody tells you that before, kids, do they? Anyway, I think part of the reason I was up early is because I'm enthused again. I'm enjoying bikes again because I've had a modicum of success. Today, because it is early, I'm not going to start this up, but what I'm going to start doing is looking at bits and pieces that, you know, I don't want to go full blown on this because it's a working bike, so I'm not going to take the engine out and paint it, for example, but there's nothing to say that I can't try and clean what I've got, and just see how we get on. Now the first thing I want to have a go at is the rear light and the rear profile as much as anything else, because that is such a ridiculous angle to have a plate at. I say ridiculous, I mean illegal. The parents of the young lad that got through CBT yesterday, it's just stopped past. I mean, they're only next door but one, but they stopped past, I think, on the way off to the skip. Said thanks, it was lovely. Good chat. So what I'm looking at is essentially that there or thereabouts. Adds a bit of length to the bike as well, which I think it needs. I mean, it's still a bit ugly, but there's never a pretty solution. That looks a little bit better. There's never a pretty solution to putting license plates on bikes, in my humble opinion. It is an ugly British requirement. But anyway, this has got a bit scratched and scraped up because the bracket from the seat's been hitting it. It's not the most elegant solution to a mudguard, but it seems to work. It seems to. There's something on the seat at the moment that's knocking that down and pushing out these plugs, but you know, it's a solution. It's not fucking hell, it's not the most elegant one. I've still got this pissing cold. What I might do is bolt through, flare that a little bit, and just encourage it to sit a little bit better. It will involve drilling into the frame, but got to be a better solution than what's there. Let me check the seat, because that's in fact, let me get this off first, because that's the main problem. Right, I'm going to need to slice those wires. I'll probably just fast forward you. Find the blade. It is the next day. I'm just wearing the same clothes. Because I do the laundry. I don't like it, so I don't do it. Right, so orange to yellow. Black to black, red to blue. Obviously, what else would you do, huh? It's just shrink wrap going over these. Good job, actually. actually made this, I think. Good job. Snotty. So you can see the scraping it's had around the back with the on and offing. Right, so what's the plan on that? The plan would be that, unfortunately, is just a down light, it's not a brake light. So let's whip that off. Boxy little Allen keys. Slow old job this. I've tried using the original mounting holes there rather than make other ones. I thought that'll tuck in nicely, but it doesn't extend far enough out. I am catching, or I'm not catching, but I'm going to catch the wheel on compression, which is a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make new holes and just pull that out a little bit further, which is a bit of a pisser, but this is very adjustable. But I wonder actually get some more adjustment out of it first. Let's have a bit of a play. It's a classic universal non-fit. Universally fits nothing type affair. Yeah, that won't go up anymore. That's a shame. No, I think I'm going to have to make more holes and just extend it further out. That's a bit of a pisser, but it is the way of the world at times. Oh, I'll be glad when this cold has finally left me. It is beginning to really piss me off. Not the bike, my cold. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that right the way back. Right then, a degree of rain stop play, but I'm on. I've got bodge wiring at the moment. I've resprayed that. I couldn't put scratched thing back on there, so I managed to do it just before it started to piss down with rain actually. So rear indicators are on, front are on. I did have to change the flasher unit. That's better. Around the back. Yeah, so we're good. Like I say, I did have to change the flasher unit. The flasher unit is right under the tank in a completely inconvenient position. I've plugged in the other one just so I don't lose it more than anything else onto the side. Yeah, we're pretty good. I've just noticed that there's no rev worm on this. How's it getting the revs? I'll have to have a look at that, because it's confused me on this one as to I can't find the attachment to put on it. I thought I'd have a quick gander and I can't see it. Oh well, I'll have a closer look at another time. So flash works, all the electrics still work. I do need to tidy up the back end, but there really is no point in doing that until I have the wiring for the rear light and everything sorted. Next step, and probably not today because I've got family stuff to do, is the seat. Now, I just thought this was a bit botched, but actually looking at it, it's been stitched, I'm guessing by a man. It's got man stitching on it. It is a mess, but it is, I think, salvageable. It's got some sticky shite in it as well. But so I'm going to strip that down and have a look and see what's going on with it. That's probably my midweeker. Regular viewers will know. I do quite like having something to do throughout the week. I just need to work out how this is mounted properly, because it's not quite there. It's sat on something. I think that tunting is that bracket in the middle. Yeah, so it is designed, and I use the word loosely and incorrectly, to sit like that. Like that. But I do need to do something to tidy up the back. I do have some stretchy vinyl. I don't think it's wide enough for this. I bought it for the seat for that ages and ages ago. But what I'm going to do is strip this apart, have a look, and potentially use what's there as a pattern. The ribbing's easy enough to do. It's just string and then soak. Listen to me, I sound like an expert. I've upholstered a chair once. I've got a big wing back sofa chair that is, that's Dad's chair. But yeah, that'll do me for the day, because it's wet and horrible and I've got shit to do. But it's nice to be able to get on to some of the niceties. Let's just check if it starts. That's with joke, because gold straight in. Still hanging, but I did have a look at the jetting. I think that's jetted to 120, which is by the book what a 750 should be. Albeit it needs to be higher because it's got the AirPods on it, so it's not a million miles off actually. But yeah, right, I've got rain dripping down my back. I'm hoping that's enough clearance back there, but I'll see on a nicer day. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't look too bad as far as number plates concerned, which are always a pain in the arse. And besides, if it doesn't work, oh, that's my speaker dying. If it doesn't work, then I'll just go for a side plate. I want to avoid that. I don't like them. Right, cool. In the week, I do need to get this registered as historic. I've got the paperwork. It's old enough, etc., etc. Just got to get off my arse and get it done. Right, cheers all. I'm wet and cold, and I've got stuff to do. Catch you later. Ta-da.